We have put together some functionality inside of our MCP server, but we have no idea if it works, so it'd be really great if we could test this out somehow. It turns out that by using this Python SDK, we automatically get access to a in-browser debugger, so we can make sure that this server is working as expected. Let me show you how to use it really quickly. Back inside my terminal, I'm going to make sure that I have my Python environment activated. Remember, the README document goes into detail on the exact command to run to make sure that you have activated that environment. Once you are sure that it is activated, we'll run MCP, dev, and then the name of the file that contains our server. In this case, it is mcp server.py. Once I run that, I'll then be told that I have a server listening on port 6277, and I'll be given a direct address to actually access it. I'm going to open up that address inside my browser, and once you go there, you'll see something that looks like this. This is the MCP inspector. Now, right away, there's something important I want you to understand here. This inspector is in active development. So by the time you are watching this video, what you see on the screen right now might be very, very different than what I am showing. Nonetheless, it's probably still going to have some very similar functionality. On the left-hand side, you'll see a connect button. That is going to start up your MCP server, so that file that we just edited. I'm going to click on connect, and then right away, we'll see a couple of different things on the screen appear. I first want you to notice the top menu bar up here. It lists out resources, prompts, tools, and some other stuff. Again, the UI might change by the time you watch this video, so if you do not see this menu bar up here, all we are really looking for here is some tools section. Once I click on tools, I will click on list tools, and I will see the name of the tools that we just put together. If I click on one, the right-hand panel is then going to change. And I can use this panel over here to manually invoke one of my tools to make sure that it is working as expected. So this is how we can do some live development on our MCP server without actually having to wire it up to a real application. In order to use the read doc contents tool, all we have to do is put in a document ID. If I go back over to my editor and go up to the docs dictionary right here, I can copy one of these document IDs. So I will take out deposition.md. I will put it in as the doc ID and then click on Run Tool. I should then see Run Tool of success with the contents of the document. And that is it right there. I can verify it. It's the same exact string as what I see right there. We can use this same exact technique to test out the other tool as well. So I will change over to the Edit Document tool. Now I'll put in my document ID. My old string that I want to replace, how about we replace the word deposition? Actually, how about an easier word to type out? How about just this? That'll be a little bit easier. So my old string is this. Remember, that is going to be capital sensitive, and I'm going to replace it with a report. And if I run the tool, I'll then be given a success. Remember, that tool does not actually return the document's contents. It just edits the document. So now to verify that the edit was done correctly, I can go back over to the read doc contents tool, run that one again with the same document ID, and I should see a report deposition, and then blah, blah, blah. All right, so as you can see, this MCP inspector allows us to very easily debug a MCP server that we are implementing without actually having to wire the server up to an actual application. As you start building your own MCP servers, I expect you'll be using this inspector tool quite a bit. And we'll probably use it a little bit more inside of this module just to make sure that our server development is going along pretty well.